let's take a look at this Junebug, y'all. Gosh. I'm always still amazed at how clear plastisol can really be. There we go with the baby bass. Check that out. Well, everyone, buckle up your seat belts. This video is going to be fast-paced, and we're going to cover a lot of color territory. Welcome back, everybody, to the world's worst fishing. I'm Chris Jones. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. And hey, we've got New Year's coming up, and we'll see what 2021 holds for planet Earth. I don't know about y'all, but I can't wait. So all jokes aside, today's video is going to cover lots of color territory. So this video in my head is sort of like a back to basics for basic color building and basic color recipes. But it's also sort of a personal favorite list. You don't have to look very far on YouTube to find creators doing videos, you know, my top 10 favorite video games, my top 5 you know, favorite fishing lures, my top 10 favorite bands. You know, there's a lot of those. And I said, well, let's do my top basic colors. You know, these are colors that are you know, pretty simple as far as color building goes, but they're also some of my favorites. They're ones that I keep coming back to, and they're ones that they are colors that a beginner can immediately do and have great success with. These are great colors to start with, to start your experimentation. And I think they will be very rewarding colors because they're not too difficult. You're not gonna, you know, waste a gallon of plastic trying to get them right. You know, these are colors that you can pretty much dial in immediately as a beginner, and they're just stunners. So let's take a look. We have a ton of stuff lined up, and this is not even everything that we're using. So you can see I have 7 cups, Pyrex cups of plastic. Now this is all straight black bucket dead on plastic worm blend. I just figured, well, since today's video is really about just kind of showing some good basic color recipes, you know, we'll just kind of keep it simple as far as what plastics we're using, what blends, and what molds we're using. So we're probably just going to make everything in very similar molds just to kind of showcase the colors, really. Okay, first color up, Blackberry, black with blue flake. Get out your favorite color black, and for 1 cup, I like to do 40 drops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was 40 drops. Who all counted with me? Okay. So 40 is about a good place to start for any basic formula. Whether I'm doing watermelon, green pumpkin, Junebug, pretty much all the basics, 40 drops does a pretty good job. Now we need our blue flake. I like to do 2 different sizes. I like to go with a small and then a medium. Now there are different smalls, of course. This is the most common. This is 0.015. Okay, so we want to do a scoop of that. And maybe just a smidge more for good luck. Okay, size measuring spoon I like is a 1/4 teaspoon. You can see it there. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing with medium blue flake. 0.035. You can pick up these flakes in from a lot of different suppliers. This is mostly Lure Craft flake, also with Lure Works flake. You can see that they're slightly different shade of blue. That's because they're from different suppliers. So now we're just going to mix that in, and there it is. Voila! We have what I like to call Blackberry, which is more commonly known in the industry as just black with blue flake. All right, here we go. Tried to choose molds that would show the color well. Hopefully this injector holds enough to get both of these. I don't rightly know. Okay, good. Alrighty. All right, first one down. All right, let's see how we did. First up is the punch bug. And because it just kind of has so many appendages and little features, I figured it would be a good one to showcase color with. Just beautiful. Hard to beat the basics sometimes. All right, and now this is a new mold that a lot of people are paying attention to with good cause. The AI action worm. Yeah. So we have a worm and a little crawl in which to showcase our colors. Yep, 40 drops of black right there per measuring cup. And beautiful. All right, that's color number one. Okay, next up is Junebug. We have some more worm plastic measured out. My favorite Junebug base is LureWorks Black Grape. They used to make Junebug 125, I believe it was called, and had to discontinue it. So again, we're going to do 40 drops. Not going to make y'all count this time. Here is what we have. And of course, you can thicken if you like. But 40 is a good place to start with. And then now, there's a couple different ways to go about it. You can add several different sizes of green flake. We're just going to go with small size today. It's the .015. And we want to do 2 full scoops of it here from our 1/4 teaspoon. All right. And that right there is about as pretty as a Pyrex cup can get. All right, here we go. Oh, let's take a look at this Junebug, y'all. Gosh. It's just so simplistically perfect. Look at that. Yes, sir. Junebug made simple. It's like a simple recipe for dinner that always turns out good. The whole family likes it. Even your kids that are super picky. Even like this one. There it is. All right. There is one version of Junebug, and works every time. All right, next up, Watermelon Red. One of my personal favorites that I used to throw. And man, whenever I don't get in a hurry and overcook this stuff, I'm always still amazed at how clear plastisol can really be. All right, so what we're going to do now is obviously we're just going to keep it simple. This is a good watermelon base. You can use whatever your favorite is, but I've just kind of been using this one for years. And you'll see this stuff is a little bit thicker, so I'm not really going to measure it out in drops. Now, if your color does come out a little thick like that, you can always add worm oil to the bottle and thin it back out, so to speak. Not to worry though. This one you can just add it to taste. I like to add several different flakes, okay? I want to add a large size black flake. This is .062 hexagon flake, okay? It's a big size for texture. I want to add a medium black flake. All right, something like that, okay? And then the most important ingredient is a small red flake. This is the small size, .015, okay? And that is our watermelon red. All right, watermelon red going in the molds. Oh, look at this watermelon red. Yes. This is one I have genuinely not done in forever. But it's just so good. It's so natural. There it is. Let's check it out in the action worm. Yeah. Very cool. We've already got the next color cooking up. And yeah, there it is. Watermelon red. Okay, this next one, like pretty much every one that we've done so far, has been on the channel before. The difference is this one is a custom color. It's one of mine. It's not what I would call like an industry standard, so to speak, like some of the ones that we've been doing. So we're just going to start with a blue highlight powder base. Okay. Now we're going to put in some teeny tiny blue. This is the extra small, the 0.008 size. Okay. Just a little bit. And then some medium size black. Give it a little bit of texture. And this, once we mix it up, is what I like to call mint chocolate chip. It's a really easy to make, beautiful shad color, and I've gotten out some jerkbait molds to make it in. Alright, and here we go with mint chocolate chip. We might only get 2 of these. You know, again, we're only measuring out a cup at a time. Yeah, we'll stop at 2 just to make sure. And there is mint chocolate chip. Isn't that cool? It's similar to a color I also make called disco shad, which is a lot like this. Had a little bubble there. It's a lot like this in the sense that it is a blue highlight base. So yeah, mint chocolate chip. I actually threw one in a 4-inch open pour just off camera, so it makes a nice solid color for that. Yeah, but to me it just really shines in a jerkbait. You know, whenever they're busting shad, throw that thing out there and they ought to go nuts. Okay, this next color is about as basic can get, but it's a beautiful one. I like to call it Sapphire Blue. Again, 40, oh, okay, gotta keep up with my count here. 40 drops of blue. Okay, so that is LureWorks Phthalo Blue. You can get away with using less than 40 drops because that stuff's pretty thick. And now we're just gonna put medium size blue flake in it, 0.035, and that was the larger half teaspoon right there. So lots of blue flake, and that's it. This is pretty much the simplest recipe that we're doing today. Just Sapphire Blue, and I mean, golly, this is a stunner in pretty much any creature and crawl and certain worms. You know, I wouldn't make that in a swim bait, but you know, I guess you could. This is custom lure making after all. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Ooh, man, it is fun throwing it back to some of this stuff. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look at the actions. There you go. Sapphire Blue. Well, it is now evening time. The sun is going down. I guess the neighbor's got a new dog. I don't know. Either way, so we're gonna finish this video up tonight. Unfortunately, we'll be filming at night. Lighting won't be as good in the shop, but we're gonna try to make the most of it. So far, we've done all single colors. The last 2 colors, we're gonna do some of my favorite laminates, okay? And we're gonna grab out the dual injector and the blending block, and I think these are pretty cool. You've seen them before, but they need to be seen again. Okay, first up is baby bass. We're gonna come back to our LureWorks Watermelon 101, and just like we did before, we're just gonna kind of add it to taste, okay? But we probably want it a little less thick than we had it earlier, and we're still on the Dead on Plastics worm blend, okay? And now we just want to add a couple of flakes. All right, we want to add a medium black, a medium green, or sorry, a medium gold, and a medium green. Okay, I actually misspoke. We were using the small size green, not medium green. That's what I like to do. And then for the bottom side, we just want to do some straight white pearl. At one point that said white pearl. Alrighty. So we're just going to add some of that. And that's all she wrote. Alright, it's baby bass time. We've got the jerkbaits back out, and then the punch bugs. And I've never done baby bass in the punch bug, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Alright, looks good. There we go with the baby bass. Check it out. Yeah. Nice laminate jerkbait baby bass. Oh. I actually prefer the ones that have a little bit of that bleed there. Yeah, look at those. Yep, awesome, awesome. Alright, let's look at the punch bugs. Alright, well, looks like we got a good laminate, because that side looks pearly. Yeah, look at those. Baby bass punch bugs. I'm really digging that. I have never run baby bass ever in this mold, and probably haven't run it much in any creature or crawls. It's just not the first color that I think of when I think I want to make some punch bugs, but maybe it should be. It's freaking lit. Alright, there it is. Baby bass. Okay, one of my favorites coming up. Okeechobee Magic. Alright, so we are using one of my favorite colors here. This is the infamous MF Dark Watermelon. Okay. Then the other side, we're going back to our Phthalo Blue. If you'll kind of notice today's video, sort of one message I want you guys to take home is that we're using a lot of the same things and ingredients, but getting a lot of different results. And it just kind of goes to show you can really get a lot of different looks and colors and patterns out of your materials. So I think that's a great thing about this, is that you can take that one bottle of blue, that one bottle of pumpkin, that one bottle of this and that and this and that, and turn it into a million different options. You don't have to buy every single color available. Okay, and here's what gives it the magic in Okeechobee Magic. Medium blue flake over here on the blue side. Alright. And then here's what really sets it off. Small silver, 0.015 silver. Alright. Now it's Okeechobee Magic instead of regular Okeechobee Crawl. Okay, on the MF Dark Watermelon side, or the pumpkin side, medium black flake, medium gold flake. So we have our silver and blue flake over here, and we are ready to go. Alright, let's do it. Man, I cannot wait to see these. Did y'all think I was gonna forget? Drum roll, please. This is about to look stunning, if we did it right, which I think that we did. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I could do this color pretty much every video and still think that it's good content. It's that, I mean, it's that good. Look at it. And to me, what really makes this so special is the MF Dark Watermelon. I've done this with every other green pumpkin color I have. It just doesn't quite reflect that blue the same way. And wow is all I can say. This is probably my favorite laminate color of all time, which is why we saved it for last. We saved the best for last tonight. But I'm excited to see this in the new Action Worm. I've never made it in Action Worm. Check that out. Pretty neat. You can see the laminate there. Here's the underside. Yeah, really good laminates on these. And yeah, pretty cool. Okeechobee Magic in a drop shot worm. Something I don't know that I've seen. Some of you drop shot gurus out there, let me know in the comments below. Does any major brand make what is essentially a Florida flippin' color in a drop shot worm? And do you guys like it? Alright everybody, it is the next day and we have much better lighting out here in the shop. But before we take a final look at everything, I wanted to show you guys and gals a few recent hand pours. So we've got some pretty fancy stuff here. So this rainbow trout I'm really happy with. I love the way I was able to kind of get that fade into the head. That is the new Dead on Plastics red rum color. Just straight red rum for the pink part. This is a version of my emerald gill, and that might be my favorite pour I've ever done right there. That's a custom Jetson item match. This was pretty fun. This is actually a sheep's head. So anyone who fishes in saltwater, you'll see these hanging around dock pylons and stuff. This is actually a color match from a picture I found of a South America sheep's head that had some pink in the front there. And then this is sort of a bluegill pattern that I matched a horseshoe custom tackle crankbait in. So yeah, really cool there. That was pretty challenging, and that's a Jetson blue squid eye. So yeah, I had this collection still waiting to ship out. I'm not shipping my orders till after the holidays because I don't want anything to get lost in the mail. So yeah, some really cool swim baits. Alright, let's get some close-up shots here. Look how just vibrant the Junebug is. Oh, we got too close. Here's our blue sapphire, our baby bass, jerk baits here. Now we're getting into the Blackberry, our Junebug punch bugs there. That is the mint chocolate chip, of course. And then a few watermelon red action worms. Yeah, check out the Okeechobee Magic there. Such a good one. And the action worm, and then in the bugs. So yeah, really awesome spread. And please, as always, in the comments below, let me know which ones were your favorites. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope everybody has a wonderful holiday break. And Happy New Year. We will see you guys in 2021 with a ton more baits. So stay tuned.